And hello, welcome to this video. In this video, I just want to record the procedure I use to compile CoolProp on Arch Linux. Now, CoolProp is this nice thermodynamic library, alright, which it helps you get those thermodynamic properties from air, water, some heat transfer oils such as terminal VP1, etc. etc. So the thing is that a lot of C# libraries, they have CoolProp, or rather the C# libraries I'm using have CoolProp, but sometimes the Linux libraries were missing. I think that was patched recently, but I just want to kind of put it out there how you can compile your own CoolProp wrappers, CoolProp libraries in case you need to. Okay, so the available wrappers for CoolProp are as such. You have a lot of these things like DLLs, Python, Octave, so on and so forth. I'm just going to be focusing on the C# one since that is the one I'm using. All right. So for me, I use not ASP, but yes, .NET Core. I use .NET Core. However, .NET Core is not really how it's not like really the way you can compile this C# library. You cannot use that .NET Core SDK to compile this C# library. You need to use Mono or something like that. Yeah, you do need to use Mono. Okay, Mono is actually the open source version of I guess .NET Framework for Linux. Using .NET Framework for Linux, that's the really oversimplified way. Okay, and the compile instructions here, okay, the stuff that you need to use to compile the CoolProp libraries is only like listed here for Ubuntu. There's no other distribution that kind of compiles these libraries. You don't get what packages you need and all that. So for me on Arch, I used these packages. So okay, there's Mono, Cython, Python, Swig, Python 2-6, Python 2, P7zip. These are the essential packages you need to use to compile the CoolProp libraries. Okay, so I'm going to open my terminal here. Okay, and let's see whether I have them. Okay, sudo Pacman as what? Okay, so I'm going to do mono, Cython, what else? Python, and we don't just need Python. Okay, the compiler uses Python too, so you can kind of ignore Python, but I just leave it there anyway. You need to install Swig as well. Swig is the thing that helps you to communicate between C++ libraries and Python as well. Okay, it helps you communicate from C++ to Python. Okay, you need to have Python 2-6, Python 2-6. This is an important library in Python 2. And last but not least, P7zip. Okay, P7zip is very important packaging tool that you use to compile things. It will be used by the Python anyway. So yeah, these are the things that you will have. All right. So you'll need to have Mono, C# as well as a compiler. Okay, you don't necessarily need to know how to use Mono. Okay, but having them will help. Okay, so I have all of this installed. So I'm basically just updating these packages to see whether they kind of need to be checked. Okay, so yes, you asked me whether I want to install all of this. Okay, basically it's just a reinstall procedure for Pacman. So yeah, I will just install this and then it will just yeah, Pacman will do its thing, the package manager. It will reinstall everything, and if things go well, this is probably what you see. Of course, for you, your package manager Pacman will take a lot more time to go and download. So yeah, I will have this thing on. Okay, scroll up. Okay, it doesn't work. Okay, so what you need to do is probably use this thing. I'll probably put it in VS Code or something, or Kate. Yeah, I'll just put it in Kate because I don't want to open another Vim window to do it. I'll just leave it here. Okay, I'm using KDE Plasma, so Kate's a very common text editor. Okay, so this is what I will use. Later I'll be back. I'll probably paste it in a YouTube thing. So yes, we have all of this. Okay, these are your prerequisites, and more or less after you're done with your prerequisites, you can now start compiling C#, at least the wrappers. Okay, so how do you do the C# wrappers? Just do the steps down here. Firstly, you clone the GitHub repository. Okay, I've already cloned the GitHub repository using this step. Okay, git clone github.com coolprop --recursive. And I already changed directories into this CoolProp libraries here. Okay, so I'm in the CoolProp's what do you call that? I'm in the CoolProp folder. What I need to do is start using CMake. So you need to install CMake as well if you don't have that. Okay, sudo pacman as CMake. Okay, you have to have this installed. So it's already there. If you install base devel or whatever for Arch, it should be there. Okay, then you will what you need to do is we'll just install the CMake again, which is kind of unnecessary, but you know, I'm just giving it for demonstration purposes. Okay, what you need to do next? Just follow the instructions here. You can almost copy and paste at this point. Make directory build and cd build. I'm inside the build directory where there's nothing now. Okay, I'll just copy and paste. So this is CMake. You're making the compilation files with the CoolProp C# module on. Okay, the C# module must be on here. If not, the wrappers will not work for C#. You will have the library, but it will not work for C#. Okay, so this is what it should look like. Okay, when everything looks okay, there may be some warnings here and there, but you don't really need to worry. And then CMake build. Okay, so just copy and paste. So it will start compiling all of this. Okay, so yeah, we are using the mono libraries and everything. So the next thing we can do is just run integration tests. But yeah, just wanted to put this out there to show you how to compile your standard shared object libraries, because there are no what do you call that? No instructions for Arch Linux. Okay, there are no instructions here for how to compile this library on Arch Linux. So after some trial and error, I just wanted to put this out there in case I forget, or in case it's here for reference. Okay, so now it's building all the C++ files, so that's fine. And yeah, after this you can still run integration tests and everything else as well. So that's good. But technically for just compilation itself, you do not need to run these tests. Even the comments here say here, see, it's optional. Okay, it's optional. So I'm just going to leave this. Just going to put this what do you call it? Put this instructions on YouTube. Okay, you'll probably install CMake along with all these other packages. Okay, or even base devel, I think. But yeah, here's what you probably need: Pacman, Mono, Cython, Python 2, Swig, Python 2.6, P7zip, and CMake. So once you do that, you will be able to compile this. Okay, so that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.